With all the recent events surrounding Kanye West, it's said that the hip-hop mogul has apologized for his racist slurs and also for his comments that he said about George Floyd and the whole drug use thing. So as of now, it seems that Kanye might just be going on his apology tour. And as we know, apology tours are famous when people make anti-Semitic slurs. We've seen Nick Cannon and we've seen others have to backtrack what they say when it comes to using anti-Semitic slurs. So there's video surfacing through social media where you could find some of the things that Kanye West was saying. He says in one statement, and I'm paraphrasing, that losing his Adidas deal has humbled him because in God's eyesight, he was being too show-offish. Whenever people would talk about his mental illness, he would just say, hey, well, I'm a billionaire. And this is me paraphrasing what he said. He said he would say, hey, well, I'm a billionaire. And that was his way of deflecting when people talk about mental illness when it comes to him. He did make a soft, somewhat apology. And in my opinion, this is the beginning of his apology tour. But also, in the latest celebrity news, we have the Brooklyn Nets star, Kyrie Irving. And he's been accused of anti-Semitism after promoting a movie that some say is full of stereotypes. But according to Kyrie Irving, he's being misunderstood. The Brooklyn Nets star got slammed on Friday all over social media for tweeting a link to a movie called Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America, which is on Amazon, which is kind of ironic to me because they're accusing him of anti-Semitism, but Amazon is the one who allowed the movie documentary to be on their platform. So that's kind of odd to me. It's kind of, like I say, it's weird to me. Wouldn't you go at the person that allowed him to put it on the platform? You see, Adidas, we're trying to take Kanye off of our platform. So that would be the same thing with Amazon. They allowed it to be on their platform. And some say it's a controversial piece to say the less, and said that this movie documentary leans more towards extreme ideology from certain factions of Black Hebrew Israelites. And for people that might not be privy to Black Hebrew Israelites, it's a big movement that's widespread right now. It's worldwide. You have a bunch of different factions. And some of their ideology is a little, it depends on how you take it. But they are considered Black Hebrew Israelites. And that was founded in New York City. And now it's worldwide. Anyway, the idea behind this movie is that Black people are actually Jews. And they have Jewish roots themselves. In fact, they are considered the chosen people of God. This is some things that this movie is portraying. But according to my sources, they say that this opposes the Jews of European descent. And they're also saying that it's highly inflammatory, but it's a train of thought. But I do know that they have had different celebrities who have embraced the Black Hebrew Israelite movement, from Kanye West to Nick Cannon to Ice Cube, and also to Kendrick Lamar, to say the less. It's probably even more, but they might not be as outspoken. Sources say that the documentary that Kyrie Irving is promoting spreads conspiracy theories, including the claim that white Jews perpetrated the slave trade and are by and large in control of media and banking industries, among other accusations. And we know some of those same phrases are what got Kanye West in trouble. Kyrie's been receiving much of the same backlash, so much so that his boss, the Nets owner, I'm going to call him Joe because I don't know how to say his last name, he said that he had to say something, and he did. He said that he condemned Kyrie's tweet as hate-fueled writing. And he went on to say that I'm disappointed that Kyrie appears to support a film based on a book full of anti-Semitic disinformation. I want to sit down and make sure he understands this is hurtful to all of us, and as a man of faith, it is wrong to promote hate based on race, ethnicity, or religion. And he added, this is bigger than basketball. Wow. This is bigger than basketball. So that's something, right? This is bigger than basketball, Kyrie. So it's not just about basketball. It's about something else. He also, Kyrie Irving, defended himself today, saying he meant no disrespect to anyone's religious beliefs, and added, the anti-Semitic label that is being pushed on me is not justified and does not reflect the reality or truth I live in every day. There's yet been no word further on whether Kyrie's tweet is going to cost him playing time or suspension or another form of punishment. The NBA hasn't publicly addressed this controversy as of yet, other than what the owner Joe said, that this is bigger than basketball. And we know it's bigger than basketball because we've seen this movie play out again and again. We've seen it with the people, with the likes of Nick Cannon and others, that this movie will play out. And we even have some black people like Little Boosie that said his comments on Twitter about Kanye and how the Jews are going to knock him down and make him homeless. So it's just ironic to me, like I say, that it's bigger than basketball. I'm going to keep it right there. I'm going to say it's bigger than basketball, and you read between the lines yourself. That's the subliminal. It's bigger than basketball. That's what we're going to call this. It's bigger than basketball. And like I say, Lil Boosie said what he had to say. That's bigger than basketball, and said how they going to make Kanye West homeless. But they might not. We don't know. Because anybody can repair a wrong if you're allowed to repair your wrong. They might allow him to repair his wrong if it is a wrong. They might allow Kyrie Irving to repair his wrong if it is a wrong. Last time I checked, I thought freedom of speech was available to every person in the world, but apparently it must not be, right? And, it kind of is what it is. And I do know that a lot of people have different feelings about what's going on with Kanye West, and now even more so with Kyrie Irving. And I know some of the people that work for different people and work in different companies. You have to stay away from it. You can't voice your opinion on a public platform or in the public arena. Because if you voice your opinion in the public arena, there definitely will be a consequence. But I'm going to say this, though, before I get off of here. It's ironic to me that black people will say some of the wildest shit to each other and about each other. But when it comes to certain people, they're not going to say nothing about them, and they're not going to speak on it. That's the only part that kind of bothers, like a person like me, because I stand for morals for everybody. We all should have the right to say what we want to say, and it's not okay to say disrespectful things to people who, gay slurs and different stuff like that. But some of it, when we read between it, what's being said, we have to ask ourselves, is this like a gag order? Because Kyrie Irving, all he did was basically told the people that they have a little docu-series movie type thing on Amazon called Hebrews to Negroes. Wake Up Black America. I don't see nothing wrong with that, but apparently it is. But at the same time, my uncle used to tell me, if you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.